Out here in the Tambo Valley, it's a typical sort of remote community, and the power line here comes all the way from Bairnsdale, and it's a couple of 100 kilometres long. So it only takes one tree or one possum or one car into a pole or something like that to take off a lot of customers, and often for a long time.
Times when you get storms or bushfires, floods, you know, you could be without power for 48 hours, or like at the moment, some people are a week or 2 weeks without power.
Every time the main power line coming up from Bruthen through to the Tambo Valley was out for some reason, then the power here, as for everywhere else in the area, would be out.
It means when disaster strikes, it's much harder for infrastructure companies to get up here to fix things.
So AusNet Services was looking for ways to add resilience and reliability to their remote customers.
When AusNet through Mondo came to us about 3 years ago roughly, we put together in conjunction with their engineers and with their great teams, the Escape 10. This is a great use of renewable energy because there's solar on these sites, there's a generator that's there for backup only, and there's a standalone power system which contains the batteries and the inverters. They all act together and power that home or that business out in that area without any reliance on the grid.
Having reliable power for me is great because I tutor students in English by distance, so it's all over Zoom. So knowing that my power is not going to go out and I can still tutor those kids is great. Everything's stable. People ring me and say, "Is your power off?" And I go, "I wouldn't know because I've got power."
They take all the hard work out of our job because it's all pre-wired and we just have to come along and wire up the panels. So it really makes it easy for some of these jobs that are, you know, in the more remote locations.
The Escape 10 is controlling the whole system, including the monitoring and feeding all the information back to our partners through Mondo and AusNet.
Having the ability to remote monitor the system just to be able to get that information remotely and not have to drive 2.5 hours out to site to fault find and diagnose a problem that potentially you have to go back and get parts for, and it makes our job easier and makes sure we can get the job done and get the customer powered up without any hassles.
It's been interesting to see what our customers are using their standalone power system energy for, running their air conditioners and their heaters. One of them's got an electric vehicle, so they charge that. And then there's got some others that do a bit more heavy usage. We've got some welding going on. And then we've got another system that supplies a shearing shed. He's been shearing off this standalone power system since it got switched over. He's got 3 stations, a wool press, there's lights, there's fans. Even though they're a modest sized system, but they can still run a lot.
Well, having access to reliable power probably means everything to everybody. That's just the way life is nowadays. When this opportunity came up to have this system installed, we jumped at it to see how it went, and it's been good. Haven't had any issues with it. You don't know the power's out until you drive down the street and there's no one got any, nothing going.
Since having this system, it's gone completely from outages being a part of life that you accept to not having outages as being a part of life. Other people, when I describe that to them, they go, "Oh, wow, okay, we've all been off for the last 4 days," or something like that.
It's a very robust system that's working very, very well, and we're looking forward to future collaboration with the utilities and helping Australians that do live fringe of grid or off grid with reliable power.